you can see, it's not a very congested road. You would think it'd be more congested than what it is, to be honest, but it's never been really congested. Now, with that said, we did hit a section further back, about maybe 10-15 minutes ago, where they are paving the road. So they had everything down to one lane, and it was that really rough road where they've scraped it. Chiggy did not like the sound of that at all. And it was a little bit congested there because they slowed you down to 45 miles per hour, and traffic was kind of getting backed up. But once we got to the end of that and everybody could move back over, it thinned back out a lot. So it's been pretty good. I'm not going to complain. It can always be worse. As you can see, we're getting ready to get onto the interstate. It is still a 2-lane, but whereas the speed limit on the last road was 55, this one is 65. But generally I've found that most people go much faster than that. It used to be, it didn't bother me, but as I get older, it does. And coming back, I don't understand why for so many years I didn't have any problem driving back home. And since I live in a small town now and a slower pace, I'm not saying the drivers are any more respectful, but it's a slower pace, and I really noticed the difference. So we have Chiggers squared away this trip, but where I decided to get the flu shot, because of all the reports of the doggy flu going around, I have to bring him back in about 3 weeks to have a booster. There's a booster required with the flu shot. And we didn't give him all of his shots today because he had to have rabies, Lyme disease, and the flu shot. So he didn't get his distemper and his parvo. He will get those when he comes back for the booster for the flu. And Dr. Olson didn't want to load him up on a bunch of stuff and run the risk of him getting sick or having a reaction. And since he had to come back for the flu shot, we just spaced the shots out. So he's good to go for another 3 years on his rabies. another year on his Lyme, and he'll be good after his next visit on his distemper, his parvo, and his flu. So you just have to kindly hang around to see if he has any kind of reactions, because he did not put the Benadryl in the shot this time, because usually if he has a reaction, he said it will be to the distemper. And since he didn't give it to him this time, he doesn't anticipate a problem. But he will have to give him the Benadryl with that shot on the next visit. Other than that, his heart was good, his lungs was good, his right ear was good, his left ear was a little bit waxy and dirty, but it was not infected. And the place I was worried about underneath his lip, there was a spot. It turns out it was just pigmentation. It wasn't anything to worry about either. He said he looked good. He was down from 23.7 pounds to 20.5 pounds. So we have lost quite a bit of weight, which we were working on. I'm very happy with that. I'd like to keep him at about that amount. I think that's a healthy weight for him just by looking at him. And Dr. Olson didn't say anything about him losing any more. He was very happy with the weight loss he'd achieved. And now we're going to go over and visit my friend for a few minutes while we're waiting on to see if he has a reaction. Let him go potty and check in on her and see how she's doing. And then we'll head back to the homestead. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stop anywhere else. I'll decide that when I get back onto the road. We're leaving my friends now, heading back to the homestead. We had a nice visit. We stayed for about 3 hours, and she started getting sleepy and tired, so she would have tried to stay awake to talk to me, and I told her there wasn't no need in that I would just go ahead and head out. And we'll have to come back in 3 weeks anyways for the rest of Chiggy's shots, so I'll visit with her then, unless her son calls me before then saying he's going home, and then I'll be going back and forth staying with her. But it was a good visit, it was a good day, and I'm hoping that the drive home, back to the homestead, will be as smooth as the drive down. I'm going to stop and get a couple of Tudor's biscuits. I always try and get a couple every now and then whenever I come back home, because we don't have those where I live. And then we'll get on the road, and hopefully we will be back by about 4:30. Check on the chickens and get some more client work done. Okay, we're just a few minutes out from being back to the homestead. It was a smooth drive back. Didn't run into any problems other than the road construction when we were going down. It was on the other side as well coming back. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today and for joining us on our trip back home for Chiggy's vet appointment. We liked having you along with us, and I guess I'll close this vlog out for the day. So, as always, from our homestead to yours,